Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cozy Cauldron. I was initially trying to do a month ahead reading for July, but a bunch of stuff kind of popped up and I wasn't able to do it in time. But I realized, tonight's a full moon, it's the buck moon of July, and it's a supermoon, and I felt compelled to do a reading on that and what messages there are for you this full moon. So we got 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is this kind of marble chess piece. I believe this is a castle or a rook. For pile number 2, we've got this antique stopwatch. It's kind of silver. And for pile 3, we have moonstone. So yeah, I'm just asking the cards, what messages do you need to know this full moon? What full moon messages are there for you? What do you need to release? What's coming in? Anything like that. I'm mostly keeping it open. But yeah, feel free to take a deep breath, choose whatever pile feels right to you, and I'll get started with pile 1. Hey pile 1, if you guys chose the little rook, marble rook, and this is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and start off with some tarot cards, and then we can get into some oracle cards. We'll be focusing on full moon messages. What do you need to know this full moon? What do you need to release? Are you manifesting? All of those things. Pile 1, full moon messages. Got as our first card, we got the sun. I'm aiming for 4 cards. And full moon messages. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the 4 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords. Okay. I'm getting a pretty strong message, but I'm going to get you some oracle cards first, and then we'll get into your reading. So let me go with some moonology cards. Show the world the real you popped out, and a ton of cards popped out here with work through your fears right here, which I'm actually going to take this one because my intuition is telling me to, and it feels very fitting. Okay, let's get some, I can't remember what this deck is called. Let's get some veggie cards. Regeneration, okay. That would be tarragon. And then let's do some tea leaf cards. You got nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. I'm kind of called to get more than one. That's a bit too many though. It says vacation right here. I'm going to keep shuffling. 1, full moon messages. These cards are kind of hard to shuffle. There's so many. Vase, secret admirer. And I think I want to get one more. That shot out really quickly. You got the kangaroo, unsettled times. Okay. Let me take a second, put these cards back, and then I'll get into your reading. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of good things for your full moon reading and messages. I feel like right now, if not right now, then very soon, you are in the process of leaving a situation behind. It could be a relationship, it could also be a job. You're leaving some phase of your life behind that I think has to do with insecurities of being true to yourself and being your most authentic self. Maybe you've been finding yourself surrounded by people who you feel like you need to act differently or put on an act for them to accept you. And I feel like you're definitely leaving this behind. Either you've already done that or you're going to do it. And I'm seeing if I get the feeling that most of you have already sort of taken this step away from whatever was restricting you. And I feel like right now you're in a very rested phase. And maybe I kind of get the feeling that maybe you don't want to rest. You want to start working on things. But I'm getting right now it's very important for you to rest and sort of recuperate. A lot of shadow work I'm feeling with this work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. I feel like you're being called to take this time to rest, to really reflect on what you've left behind or what you plan on leaving behind. You know, why are you leaving that, or why did you leave that? Why do you feel the need to hide your true self? What is it about that? With this regeneration card, it really makes me think of the Four of Swords. And you're definitely being told during this moon cycle to really rest and be contemplative. I know we don't have the Hermit, but I'm getting strong Hermit vibes where you just need to spend some time alone, or a lot of time being very introspective and resting. But I see once you do this and you really go through the motions of it, and you know, you aren't constantly fighting yourself to rest. I know sometimes I can tell I need to rest, but I want to get things done, so I ignore it, or, you know, just do nothing for a bit if you can, and really work on, you know, your shadow work and what bothers you, what causes fear in you, things like that. And I see once you finish this period of time, you're going to feel so much better. With the Ace of Cups, I see a lot of new love in your life coming in, and it could be romantic, but I'm just feeling love in general. Like, not just romantic, just love of family, friends, a love for life, just doing fun things, living, lots of creativity, sort of fresh, new feeling, like a clean slate, and you're very excited, and there's lots of potential. I also see with the sun that, you know, it's a very, very bright future. I feel like maybe you were a little nervous about leaving this situation behind. Maybe right now with the kangaroo, maybe right now you are in unsettled times. But I don't see this lasting very long. I think you're going to be moving out of these unsettled times and into much more happiness, much more new territory. This is sticking out to me. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. It's making me wonder if what you're leaving behind, maybe you've had to cut family members out of your life that aren't great for you. Maybe you have family members that really put you down or just not nice to you, and you feel like you need to put boundaries up and separate yourself from them. And I can see how that is taking an emotional toll on you if that is the case. But I'm seeing once you go through this and you go through these hard times, you get through them, because you will get through them, you're going to feel so much more free and happy. And you're going to be able to be more of yourself once you leave this situation. I definitely feel like you're being stifled and you're not accepted for who you are, where you currently are at, if you have not made this transition out yet. Yeah, I'm seeing definitely a large bolster in your social life with the Secret Admirer and the family. I think once you move from this phase to the next one, you're going to find a lot more people who like you for who you are, who don't want to change you, people who just genuinely care about you. I think if you are having to leave family due to them being pretty toxic to you, I see that you're going to really find friends and people who become your new family and are very close in that regard. I also see if you're leaving behind a romantic relationship, I see it's hard, but maybe you just haven't been able to be fully yourself around this person. Maybe, it's similar to the family situation where they aren't so nice to you. I see once you get out of this, even though it's hard, you're going to have a lot more romantic opportunities. I think you'll find yourself having a lot of fun meeting friends, and you're going to catch someone's eye, and you may have a secret admirer. Yeah, I feel like you're in the middle of transitioning, and this is going to turn out really well. It feels very uncomfortable and unsettling to leave what you know and what you've gotten very accustomed to. But this change is really needed for your own growth and for your own happiness. So definitely, going through this change, or if you already have gone through this change, make sure you're really kind to yourself. You take a lot of rest, you eat good food, you do whatever you need to do to make sure you're healing properly and you're healthily confronting, your inner shadows. And try to be, it's easier said than done, but try to be a little more open about the things you like and your own opinions. I feel like maybe you're a bit of a people pleaser, and oftentimes people who are people pleasers struggle to show their true personalities for fear of rejection or those around them not liking them and leaving them. So I think that may be a fear you have to work through. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing it may be very anxiety inducing right now, but you're going to get the Ace of Cups in the Sun. You're going to have such a nice, fresh start, like a new beginning, and you're going to meet so many new friends, and it's going to be great. You just got to be gentle with yourself right now. Move away from this bad situation and rebuild. Take care of yourself and rebuild. Okay, Pile 1, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, if you guys chose this silver kind of antique pocket watch, which I think it's so pretty. I got it when I was a kid at an antique store. But yeah, this is your reading if you guys chose this. Let me put this over here. We'll start off with tarot cards, and then we'll move on to some oracle cards. Okay. Whoa, there was a card flipped over actually showing. That's interesting. There's a Knight of Cups. I'm gonna keep shuffling though. Pile 2's full moon messages. Whoa, that is a lot. I think I'm actually gonna take it though. Feeling drawn to take it. Get one more card. Pile 2's full moon messages. Okay. So you guys have the 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some oracle cards before I jump into your messages. I'll start off with some moon oracle cards. I hope you guys can't hear background noise. My partner's got some TV going and it's a little loud. Hopefully it doesn't pick up. Okay, how to's full moon messages. step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Let's do a Green Witch Oracle card. Whoa, that came out very quickly. Passion, which is beetroot. And then let's do some tea leaf cards. These are a little hard to shuffle because there's so many. Okay. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. I'll get you guys a few more. I'm feeling drawn to take more today. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And then frying pan. Trouble and accusations. Okay. I feel like I'm getting a message pretty clearly, so give me a second to just take a deep breath. Okay. Okay, pile 2, I'm seeing that this is kind of a strange message. It's a bit more unique, but I'm getting a message that someone in your life or your friend circle, someone you consider a friend, has not been completely honest with you. Or they have been doing things that morally you consider wrong, but you haven't spoke up about. I think it has to do with this person, this fair woman. But with the 7 of Swords and 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, I feel like there is someone in your life who you consider a friend who has been behaving in ways that are really not healthy or kind. I feel like you're either aware of this and you just haven't been sure how to bring it up, or you're not aware of this and this person has been doing things behind your back that you would not be happy with. Whatever the situation, I'm seeing that you are hurt by this, or that you experience some sort of loss. I could see maybe a loss or feeling of loss of a friendship group due to problems with a specific person. Because frying pan, trouble and accusations, and then the mule, which says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. I feel like there's someone in your life, maybe part of a friendship group, your friend, a friend of a friend, I don't know, and they have been stirring the pot lately. I think they've been acting out. I don't know what's going on in their own life, but they haven't been acting in very moral ways that fit with what you think is okay and right. And I see that this might be causing you a lot of discomfort and pain. Now, I just want to say this is a very specific message, so if it doesn't resonate, maybe pick another pile. But yeah, I feel like something's going on with this person and you're feeling a loss from it. But I see what you're being told in terms of dealing with this is with the 8 of Pentacles and the Passion card. I'm seeing that you should really pour your time and energy into honing in on a skill and studying either something you already do or something you've always wanted to try doing. I feel like through this you'll be able to meet new people that are more in alignment with you. I see it feels pretty rough right now. Maybe you feel pretty lonely with how this situation has turned out, if events have already occurred. Or if you are still with this friend group or with these people who seem to be making you unhappy, out of fear of being alone, I'm seeing with step out of your comfort zone that it is actually much better for you to be alone than continue spending your time with these people. I don't think they're very kind to you. I'm getting very strong kind of like mean girls, like girls who are mean and talk bad about each other behind each other's backs. And that could be the situation. It could not be, but I definitely feel like someone who you are friends with has been behaving in a way that is harmful to you. And I think, as painful as it is, I think it's in your best interest to distance yourself from this person and their behavior, set up a lot of boundaries, and pour your time into a passion of yours and really study it. It may be outside of your comfort zone to leave this person, but I definitely think that you'll feel much better when you do. Right now, I get the sense that you're exhausted and often upset. And I definitely think that once you do leave, you're going to make a lot more friends. Maybe this fair woman is one of those friends that you'll make, a newer one. I get the strong feeling that it is this Seven of Swords person, though. But yeah, just definitely pour your emotions into whatever you're passionate about. I feel like maybe you really enjoy art, painting, drawing, making music, and now is a great time to really hone in on that. It's a great way to cope with whatever you're going through in this situation. If you're scared of loneliness, or this person has been bullying you, I'm seeing that just put distance between you and them. Lots of boundaries. Just, they're stubborn and unwilling to change. It sounds like that they're not willing to hear your point of view or change their behavior, and that can be hard. But you can't control other people and their actions. You can try to help them and talk to them and be loving, but no matter what, they're going to do what they want to do in life. And sometimes with those people, you just gotta cut them out if they're harming you or making your emotional, hurting your emotional well-being. Then you should just leave. Easier said than done, but I'm definitely saying advice on how to handle it, and it's take classes, get out there and do workshops for things that you're passionate about. If you always want to learn knitting, join a knitting group, things like that. And through your passion and working really hard on it, you'll get a lot of satisfaction and enjoyment from this because you're really honing in on a skill. But you're also going to meet like-minded people who enjoy the same things as you. And you'll be able to look back on this situation and think, wow, I'm so happy I'm out of that situation, but also maybe look back and laugh a little bit about how you were so scared to leave it and compared to how happy you are now that you have. Yeah, very, very specific message. But yeah, Pal 2, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey Pal 3, if you guys chose this Moonstone, then this is your reading. I'm going to move this up here. We're asking questions for your full moon messages. We'll be starting off with some tarot cards, and then we'll move on to some oracle cards. Pal 3's messages. Oops. These popped out, which is Justice, the Knight of Pentacles, and Strength is showing but did not fall out of the deck. You got the Three of Pentacles flipped out. And whoa, that came out really quickly. The Page of Swords. Okay, let's move on to some Moonology cards. have faith in your dreams. That's beautiful. Let's get you guys a Greenwich Oracle card. Pile 3's full moon messages. Gratitude, which is the pink rose. And I'll get you guys a few tea leaf cards. I've been feeling really drawn to take like 3 of them. So I'll get you guys around 3 tea leaf cards. That is crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Oh, wow. Okay, you got the month of March and the knot. Unsuccessful plans. Okay, don't be worried about this because I'm seeing a whole story in the cards that makes a lot of sense. So let me take a deep breath. Really take in the messages. Okay, so pile 3, I'm feeling like you guys have been, this feels like a very career or project related reading. I'm getting strong entrepreneurial vibes. Like with this have faith in your dreams, I feel like you're trying to create something of your own. I'm getting a strong feeling that maybe you've pursued this in the past with a group of people and things did not turn out well. Yeah, I'm getting that maybe this project or dream of yours you pursued with a group of people who also shared or seemed to share the vision. But I'm getting the sense that maybe the team fell apart, things didn't go according to plan, and maybe someone was just not a team player, and I think you might be finding yourself a little frustrated. But I'm seeing with this Justice card that, you know, what goes around comes back around, and this will be sorted out. It will be in your favor. However, this initial unsuccessful situation ended. I think right now it may seem really frustrating and like, man, that really is annoying that that person did that, or they really decide to take the idea and run with it without consulting with the rest of the team members. But I'm seeing that this situation will become balanced again. This is interesting because with the 3 of Pentacles, that's usually a really strong, you know, working with others, teamwork kind of, a teamwork kind of vibe. Like you should work in a team, but I'm getting the opposite of that. I'm kind of getting that you have been working with a lot of people and trying to create this dream, bring it to fruition. And I don't know why, intuitively, I'm strongly getting that you should step back and more so approach this on your own. And that doesn't mean like without any support or without any advice. I'm just feeling like previously you entered this project or business venture and you entered it with people who ended up not being the right kind of people to join this with. It didn't work out. And I'm seeing that, at least starting off with your dream, I'm feeling like you should kind of go at it more solo, so you can make it exactly the way you envision it to be. I feel like this is your dream, this is your baby, and I feel like previously you may have, you know, got a lot of people on board with it, and it sort of devolved into something you did not have in mind, and something that you did not like. I definitely see, though, that with the crib, birth, or conception of a child or enterprise, that this is going to work out well. You're going to have success. I think it's going to take a bit of hard work. I feel like you're facing a hurdle and an opposition right now. But I'm seeing with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles that this is a situation where you just need to keep doing the hard work and trying different solutions until you finally overcome this obstacle. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so strongly getting that you should pursue this more so on your own, but I am. Teamwork is really helpful in certain situations, and most of the time people, can create beautiful things together, but I don't think this is that situation. I feel like this hurdle has to do with too many other opinions in this situation. So I feel like being a little more quiet about what you're working on, and just instead of telling people about it, showing them your results will bring a lot more success and help you come over this hurdle. Because if you haven't already previously tried to, do this project with groups of people, like if you haven't even started yet, I feel like maybe this could mean that you are experiencing some sort of opposition or discouragement from those around you. Maybe they don't feel like it's practical or that you will be able to do it, and that's not what you need to hear right now. Definitely have faith in your dreams. You can achieve this. You can make that business. You can graduate from this school. You can do it. I just think you're getting a lot of opposition, whether they have been working with you towards it or if it's just people around you in your life that have been, not supportive. So I see the month of March is pretty significant. This might be around the time when you see lots of positive results through working through this now. Because I get with this Knight of Pentacles and this Page of Swords, I get this strong feeling that you have been working hard if you've started it, or if you have not started it, you will be working really hard. It's not going to come easy. But with the Justice, it's that same, you reap what you sow, and I see, you putting a ton of effort into this project, and despite the obstacles, you just keep going through with it and finding solutions, and as a result, you're going to have a lot of success. So I'm getting the strong sense that when you're faced with obstacles and opposition, it may feel really overwhelming and discouraging, but you're being heavily encouraged to, take a breath and think through it, try and find different solutions, write down possible solutions to the problems you encounter when trying to create this project. I'm also getting, if you do not resonate with the message that you've worked with people to try and create this before, but it didn't work out, or working with people was not, the move, if that does not resonate, I'm also getting as a slight side message that if this is something you're very new at, you've never done it before, and the opposition is coming from friends and family around you discouraging you, I'm seeing that maybe seeking advice from someone who's already doing what you want to do will give you more insight on how to achieve this. I am still strongly getting that this is something you need to do solo, though, at least for the first year. But like I said, that does not include speaking to others in the field and learning from them and getting advice. I just feel like this is very important for you, for your independence and growth. And I think with these obstacles, you're definitely going to have moments where you are starting to doubt if you chose the right way to go, if, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. No, I think this is the way for you to go. This is what you need. When you encounter moments like this of doubt, I think practicing gratitude would be really helpful in overcoming these feelings of doubt and reigniting motivation. I feel like when you hit hard obstacles going towards your goal, just looking back on how far you've come from when you started and thinking about, how grateful you are, how things have turned out, how hard you've worked, that will help reignite the motivation to finish this project. So March, like I said, March is somehow significant. This could be when it's you're starting to see the fruits of your labor and the success. That is what I'm feeling with this. But overall, it is going to be successful. It's just going to require a lot of hard work, but you're going to learn so much from it, and it's going to help shape you as a person, because none of the good things in life come easily half the time. Like, most of the rewarding, accomplishing things come through lots of hard work and determination, and this is what that feels like. Okay, Pile 3, that is all I'm seeing. I hope this resonated. It's very specific. Both you guys and Pile 2 were very specific, so if it doesn't resonate, maybe pick a different pile. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.